The Buffalo Peaks Wilderness consists of 41,000 acres in Colorado's Park County. Although missing the tall peaks and 14ers that attract your classic peak bagger, this area more than makes up for it in beauty, with lush meadows, huge beaver ponds, and an abundance of wildlife.
About 3 miles in, guys, to get here to this meadow. We're up almost 11,200 feet, so not a lot more climb, but unfortunately there's weather coming in. So I'm gonna play it by ear, try to find a place to set up when it's safe. Typical afternoon storm here in Colorado. A little earlier in the day than I was expecting though, that's for sure. I'm gonna wait for that lightning to move out. It seems like it's moving away. And then once it's far enough away that I feel safe, I'm gonna pack my stuff up, hit the trail, try to get another 3 miles in or so before we set up camp. I am 6.5 miles into my day, and take a look at this beautiful area I found to camp. So different than a few days ago when I had those goats chasing me everywhere, right? I just love looking at this meadow, have the tent set up here with the door looking out there, just unbelievable. My hike today was easy, guys. Like I said, it's been about 6.5 miles. I started at the Rich Creek Trailhead, and what we're gonna be doing today and tomorrow is the Rich Creek Loop. So it's a short loop, it's maybe 12 miles total, and really so far has been nice. The trails were really well groomed this morning. I mean, not walking on rocks and stuff, but you've got pine straw, well-groomed trails. I have not seen a single person, not one damn person today. Completely different than that trail outside of Vail where there's folks everywhere. So very secluded, very nice, and really enjoying it. Guys, I'm gonna take some time to get things settled, figure out what I'm gonna do for eating here in a little bit, kind of explore maybe, walk around, and if I see anything cool, I'll bring you in on it. See you soon. Got weather moving back in. I can see rain heading this way. Low rolling thunder. There it is. So I'm gonna start moving back into the tent. Check out my cook site over there. Nice. You know, the rain kind of comes and goes, so I'm just kind of laying here and it's blowing from behind me, which is nice because I can keep the tent open and watch this little meadow below. Well, those storms have finally moved out. At least it looks like they are. Rain kind of would get heavier than light. Really nice though. The view I'm looking at right now, guys, unbelievably beautiful. I wish you could see the way it really looks in real life, because in video it just isn't gonna look the same. I've not seen a damn soul out here, guys. I may have said that already, but I've been here all day. At the trailhead, there were 4 other trucks parked. One was a game warden. Kind of interesting to see that, but I haven't seen a single person. Hiked 6.5 miles to get where I'm at, and am just loving the beauty of this place. Now, Buffalo Peaks Wilderness is not a busy spot. One of the reasons is there's no 14ers here. No really tall mountains to go peak bag, if you will. But what it doesn't have in mountains, it really has in just beauty with meadows and valleys and these huge beaver. I'm looking at a beaver pond right now. It should be a beaver lake, maybe. It's huge right in the middle of this valley. And in the middle of the pond is the beaver's house. He's got the little house built. He's got his little shelter ready for winter. It's so cool to look at that. Moose sign everywhere around here. It'll be interesting as the sun goes down because there shouldn't be a lot of moon tonight. There shouldn't have been a lot last night either. So they should come to get water as it gets dark and again in the morning. So it'll be cool to sit here in the tent and just look out on this valley as it gets dark.
So gear-wise, what I'm running, guys, got the Trekker Tent 1. Very familiar with that probably if you've seen my videos. I use it a lot. Really like the tent. I've got, for bedding, my Big Agnes Aircore 2. That's my air mat. And then on top, I've also got my Thermarest. I like carrying the Thermarest. I just strap it on the outside of my pack. It doesn't weigh anything, but it's nice to just, when I stop for lunch or anytime I have a break, throw it on the ground. If there's snow, if it's wet, if no matter what the ground's like, you have a comfortable seat, and that silver side reflects heat back at you, which is really nice. For pillows, and I have two because I'm becoming an old man, I've got the Climate inflatable pillow. This is the extra large. And on top of that, when I'm feeling like I want to carry some extra stuff, I like to bring an Ozark Trail. This is a little trail pillow that rolls up. When you put them together, watch this. Oh, yeah. It's about as close to a real pillow as I've been able to find. It's very comfy like this. Now, an upgrade I'm looking to do, potentially, is my pillow. And Nemo makes a pillow they call, I think it's the Philo or the Philo pillow, Phillo, LLO. That pillow's got a foam core and it's inflatable. So it compacts very small, but then you blow it up with foam. It's kind of similar to what I'm trying to do here. I may have to look into that. Two other things I got to get, guys, are I need boots, some new ones. I've got these High Sierras, not the most expensive boot in the world. I've had a pair before that failed me, and I bought another pair. I need to get something real, like some Schnees or something that's like hardy boots for out here and this kind of stuff. You know what I'm talking about? So any examples or any advice on that, throw it my way, throw it in comments. And then my pack, guys, I've had this Outdoor Products Stargazer 8.0 for 9 years. That's the first pack I ever bought, really the first piece of gear I bought when I started getting back into backpacking as an adult. And I got to get a new one, but I'm so sentimental. I've used that pack in the Desolation Wilderness. I've backpacked Catalina Island with it, Paladura Canyon in Texas, New Mexico. So many different places I've backpacked with that pack. And like I say, I get sentimental, but I've got to get a new one. So again, any advice you have, any suggestions for any of that stuff, throw it my way. I'd appreciate it. Oh, my quilt. And for my bag, I've got the REI Magna 30. It's my quilt that I forgot that one trip. If you saw that one, I got the right one this time, guys. So that's going to be the sleeping bag for this trip. Well, I'm going to give this weather a few more minutes just to make sure it's moved out. And then I'm going to jump back out to camp. We'll get the food down and start cooking some dinner here in a bit. Well, I'm getting ready to cook some dinner up. Just beautiful evening. Went down to the riverbed down there, grabbed some water. Not the cleanest water I've ever grabbed in my life. A little stinky, but I'm going to filter it and use it for cooking, and then try to make this other clean water work for drinking until tomorrow when I hit a stream. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to boil it just for a sec, because like I said, it was a little nasty down there. Minutes and we got dinner. Dinner. That is good. I always like to say freeze dry is situational. If you were at home or at a restaurant and they brought you this, maybe not what you'd want. But out here, hiking, whew, it is good. And I don't
really want to drink that water from that pond that I took it from. It was really red, stagnant, a lot of iron in it. So I think I'm going to try to make this water work until I get to the next fast-moving stream. We'll go from there. Well, it is 6 in the morning, guys. I slept pretty soundly for about 5 hours, which for me is about a full night's sleep. Lay down about 9, got up at 2. Around 3 o'clock, I could hear a big animal moving through the meadow there. Not sure what it was, but it was something that was kicking rocks. So every once in a while, it would almost sound like it stumbled or kicked a rock, and I could just hear it echo through the whole valley. Never got really close, not sure what it was, just something moving through. But beautiful morning. I've only got 5 miles today, so it's going to be real easy to get back to the car. The camp, if you look right here on the map, from here it's just going to be 5 miles around, not much elevation gain. In fact, most of it's going to be downhill, and back at the car. So I'm hoping to get there early. We will see. Other than that, guys, fun trip, cool place, right? Buffalo Peaks Wilderness. Good to see you. Appreciate you watching it. Stay safe.